and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Imperium Galactica. And before we go into details what awesome stuff we're going to do today, I would like to name my fleet today. I haven't recorded this for quite a while now, and the previous episodes were pre-recorded, so today I'm actually the first time around have the chance of naming my fleet of the names you've been suggesting. I have received some of them in the comments and also some in PMs, and I have to admit I'm also kind of a mythological person who likes mythological names, so I've picked two ones which I actually am going to use for fleet number 1 and fleet number 2, which might be constructed at some point in this game, definitely. So the first one will be the USS Acropolis, since I like that Greek style name the most. And the second one will be the USS Jupiter. And so we are going to name our fleet 1 in the equipment screen now USS Acropolis. Hopefully that name will fit there. Okay, didn't work out that well. Okay, then does that? Nah. How's that look? Alright, then we're gonna name it US Acropolis, because the name obviously would be too long otherwise. So, I'm sorry about that, but we cannot make it more than that, because the stupid name changing is only accepting things with 6 and 5 or 11 characters. Why so ever, I don't know. Maybe the array was too small. I don't know. So right now we have a ship named US Acropolis, or fleet rather, named US Acropolis. And we want to move out. Actually, let's have a look. Maybe we can name it that way, but it isn't shown. Let's have a look. Oops, didn't want to go there.
Star map.
Nope, it replaces it. Okay, we have to stick with US Acropolis then, because I want the full name to be there. There we go. Okay, so second fleet will be named USS Jupiter, or US Jupiter to stick with the naming change as well. And the third one will probably be up for grabs at some point then. So since I haven't been recording this for quite a while, let's check on the planets, since I'm not entirely sure what I have and what I don't have. So this is good. This requires a hospital for some reason, which I think, yep, I am building already. That's good. And I think there was something I wanted to correct. Not this planet. Where is it? Is it here? No. It's not here either. Oh yes! Talking about churches. I know it's not a big deal, but in the somewhere along the lines I said, oh, we don't have a church here, so let's build another church. Obviously not seeing that a church is right here. Yeah, blindness struck me there for a few minutes or a few seconds, since I couldn't see that other church that was right next to it. So, since I've been told, which I actually didn't know, but that's okay. Since I've been told that these effects stack, I will keep it like that. So, no biggie. The people now have 2 churches to go to and pray. Father 1 and Father 2. Well, enjoy your stay while you can. So, spaceship factory on... what planet is this? Centronome. Right, since we don't have any cash right now to really invest into anything, let's kick this off. And go back to the star map too. So right now my aim is to build some more ships and to extend my fleet. At some point also build new spaceship factories and upgrade my stuff through that. Also with equipment factories at some point. But we'll see about that once we get to it. The reason I'm trying to build up my fleet is a pretty simple one, and for that I'm going to make it a little bit slow once we reach the 24 hours mark again. There we go. To see what the actual income is, 16,000. That is good. Now, the reason why I want to build up my fleet is pretty simple. These planets here, Gothok 1 and Gothok 2, which actually I could add a satellite to this, so we can view the sequence where we add a satellite. So this is it. Or maybe not. So I need to build spy satellites first, but that's okay. So yeah, the reason for me building up my fleet is pretty simple. I want to be able to get my troops pretty soon to a level where I can say, okay, I'm well defended. I can take this or these guys out quite easily. And yeah, I need to have a lot of things done by that point. Also, building up spaceship factories helps me increase my fleet quite fast. And having a good fleet is very important for later on in the game. Trust me. So, how much energy does that need again? 4,000. Well, it's not over 9,000, so that is good. Right, so hospital they need, but... and they need energy for some reason. Okay, so next one will be building a house here. Building a power plant here. And building a house here. Yeah, okay. So, let's continue. I will switch back to the star map before I'm going... oh, that is pirates, I think.
Bridge.
So, the ship... Voibga, or whatever that is.
Sensors have detected unknown vessels closing in. They don't look friendly.
I'm sure they don't. So, ship's not looking friendly, we need help. Alright, so if we're so close, let's attack them. And save the day, yet again. US Acropolis moving out. Yeah. So we'll attack the pirates and see what's up here. Pause. Okay, 2 Gothic destroyers. And 1 fighter. Seriously. Okay, you know what? Leave the merchant ship alone. Alright, we're gonna get the merchant ship out of the way. And we're gonna send our fighters back to the, well, back rows. And we'll let these battles commence. Alright, let's click on the first one. And still get that merchant ship out of the way. So I have pulled the fighters back for the reason of having the destroyers up front first. But now we can actually engage with anything we have. Everything in that matter. So where's the fighter? Okay, once the first destroyer is down, I'm going to go after the fighter to kill it. Okay, so where's the other destroyer? Up here. So let's shoot that one. It won't withstand a lot of damage, so... Whoa, there's a missile actually! Whoa! Missiles are bad. Oh, we might be able to kill it just barely. Come on, guys! A few more shots! I think we didn't get it. Too bad. Well, we saved the guy. And we get 5,000 credits! Nice! That's helping. So let's go to end the day here. Yeah, I know that. Actually, I could help them already now. Energy-wise, it's looking good.
Buildings.
So let's build another prefab housing here, which will cost us 5,600. And go back to the star map to wait up for new cash inflow. Make it slower, and we get 16,790. Good. Alright, let's take care of all these small problems that we have, like energy on this planet. I'm going to replace my nuclear plants later on with fusion plants, But right now, really, we need all the cash we can get. So that's one reason why I'm building nuclear plants instead of anything else. It's just that reason, there's nothing else to it.
Colony information.
So we're good here, we're good here, we're good here. We haven't built any buildings here, so
Colony.
let's rectify that. Do we have enough energy for that, by the way?
Buildings. Colony. Colony information.
Yeah, just about what we need.
Buildings.
So let's build another power plant, because that energy is running out pretty quickly. Once we have more stuff up. See if we can build it up here. Or here, rather. Alright. Let's speed it up. And see what a new day brings. Okay, 6,000, not really a lot, but it's okay.
Colony information.
So let's go through the planets again. 16,000. Okay, let's have a check where we don't have a... oh, we actually have 5 spaceship factories already done. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Because now I can build ships 5 times as fast as I would otherwise. That is good. That's just very good. So we can actually rely on trader spaceports now, which we already have built on any of these planets. Wow, we're really fast here. Didn't think we would be that fast.
Colony information.
Let's have a look at food stuff and so on. Yeah, looking awesome here. Good. Good, 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 good. Now how tax is looking. I have one place for high, which is a good place. Yep. So we're looking pretty good. And I will focus on getting equipment stuff in a bit. And weapons factories too. We probably should build that on Achilles because it's the most central of all places.
Colony.
We can leave it at 1 speed probably now.
Buildings.
So weapons fac is 24 and equipment is 20,000.
Colony information.
We've got 6,000 energy, roundabout. And that's about everything we need. Good.
Colony.
So, let's build an equipment factory. And speed it up. So once this day is done, I'm going to resume production of ships and of equipment, especially light shields will be quite handy once we get to the point of using them. Come on. How much? Ooh, 18,000. Lovely. Now continue, please. Okay, this is done. Now pause.
Star map.
I want to produce things.
Equipment.
So we're going to production. And now we are going to add equipment stuff. We don't need to actually add hyperdrives because we get them anyway. But I'm going to add radars. And I'm going to add shields here.
Going
to increase that to 100 on each. And now I'm going to produce destroyers. I'm going to produce 2. And let's go. Yeah, you can see now it's going up by 2 or 3% in the production completion. That is very, very fast for this time of the game. Look at the zip here out of my apple juice. Juicy. So, this destroyer here will be quite helpful in the upcoming battles. We only have 1 cruiser, the other one needs to be researched, what we can't do at this level of promotion right now. So we need to get this destroyer count up as quickly as we can. Also upgrade the fighters to fighter level 2. They still don't cost that much, but right now I want to stick to destroyers because they're pretty costly and they take the longest to build. We can build fighters a little bit more often later on, but we can also sell these things later. But I'm not too worried about that right now.
Items produced.
Alright, items produced.
Bridge.
Go to the star map again. Speed it up. And pause. Or rather, on 1 speed. We're closing on a 20,000 mark. Exactly what I want. Now,
Equipment.
we are going to produce our
Production.
first light shields now. Because I will need them. How much is that? 4,000. Okay. I'm thinking. Yeah. Gonna build a few shields. Gonna save myself a few for maybe emergency production of buildings and some such. So let's have a look at how fast this is going to be. As you can see, not really fast. It's going quite okay, I would assume, but it's not really that fast. So we need to build more equipment factories here pretty soon to be able to do this.
Message.
Okay. I would assume this is not
Bridge.
important. Okay, maybe I was wrong, it is important. There might be a video cutscene coming in soon.
Commander, Admiral Benson is on his way to New Carolina. It's your job to escort the Admiral's ship to the planet. Listen carefully. If the Admiral doesn't return, neither should you.
I would assume so.
Star map.
So, before we are going to continue, I'm going to save here. And we're going to watch the video sequence. That is probably coming up right now. Right, so the Admiral is here. And he's not moving at all. Oh, now that he's moving. Oh, speed 6. Well, he's one.
Equipment.
Whoa. Didn't want to do that. Oh, we're closing in on 20,000.
map.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Equipment.
How many
Production.
shields did we produce? Probably none up to this point. Nope. Alright,
Equipment.
let's go back to planet
Colony.
surface.
Colony
and
information.
Get a look at where we can actually, like, send Sterling, for example.
Buildings. Colony.
Build another equipment factory. Because we need that good. We need that production quite soonish. These buildings are quite huge, so they're very hard to place. I can't place it here, unfortunately. No, I can place it down here, though. So let's do that.
Planets.
Right,
Star
let's go
map.
back to the star map, or rather to the
Equipment.
equipment screen. Or maybe not.
Star map.
Let's go to the
Equipment.
fleet. Now we can add destroyers. I want to add
New
2 more
ship
destroyers here.
New ship added.
I don't have any fighters, no. Let's go back to the star map. Set our movement path together with the Admiral. And wait for stuff to happen. He's flying pretty darn slow, as you can see. So it needs at least 1 day to fly across anywhere on this map. Which is good, because you have more time to prepare yourself for the things to come. Which is always good. If you have more time to prepare...
Message on the bridge.
Okay.
Bridge.
Oh, my wife. Hello, dear.
Hello, baby. Hope all's well with you. Today I took Johnny to the museum. Tell your dad all about what you saw, son.
We saw lots of ships and rockets, and they had cool weapons. But some were kind of dinky things, and Mom says those are what you're in. And Dad, I don't see how you can fit into such a thing anyway.
I told you, Johnny, those were only scaled models. I'll keep it short. I know you must have lots of work. Can't wait to give you a big smooch. See ya.
This is so funny all the time when I see those video sequences.
Star map.
Oh well. Let's continue. And another day off. 1949 too. Good.
Colony.
Now, equipment factories all over the place.
Colony information.
We have just
Buildings.
barely enough, but it's
Colony.
fitting. Right here. let's go to the star map
Star map.
and continue. Now the Admiral is moving to, I don't know, to New Caroline, I would assume. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that was out of nowhere. So we have 2 enemy destroyers and the flagship. And this flagship will probably pose the most potent problem right now for us. And now we can actually use these tactics to make our ships well positioned differently. So we're going to, I don't know, yeah, just make our fighters in the front row. And, or are we? Because we need a more advanced position here. That might not be bad. What's that doing? Oh. Alright. That's looking good. I love that. I want the flagship with the most firepower. I want it not in the front, because that would be bad. But kind of this is okay. Let's go. Let's pause. And see what the Garthoks are saying. No, we'll not let you pass. I'll rather teach you to dance. Seriously. I'm not sure these aliens really like to know how to dance, but... well, that's a big trade-off. So we're gonna wait for that battleship, that big flagship, to come closer. Whoops. There have been some missiles fired at us. Yeah, they can destroy one destroyer. I don't care about that really too much. Alright. Let's destroy these fighters first. Pretty much annoying otherwise. So let's take out that destroyer. And it probably will kill lots of my fighters, but that's okay. As long as I can take the flagship out. That's good. Let's get these fighters back. I want them to die. Too much. Let's get this ship out of there. Because the more ships I have later on, the better it is. Same with this one. Let's evade here. The flagship is pretty slow, so you can evade it right, and pretty good. And besides, as long as it's getting shot at, that's always good. Because the more damage it takes, the less effective its cannons are becoming. Yeah! One victory for the United Nation of Planets. Yeah! We destroyed them. And 5 lethal cannons have been added to your stock. Good. So I lost 3 fighters, 2 destroyers, and... no, I've lost 7 fighters and 1 destroyer. That is absolute... Guys, that is absolute fantastic score. Because just 7 fighters is not really worth much later on anyway. But just 1 destroyer out of this battle against 3 fighters, 2 destroyers and 1 flagship, especially that flagship, juicy. So, let's click. Stop the game. Saving it. And when we come back, folks, we can enjoy some more building. So, see you then, folks.